warm welcome to all our lovely viewers in today's episode of our weekly magazine program, Youth Folio. We bring you an episode full of information and entertainment. Stay glued to this program and enjoy.
Tripartite talks between the Centre, State Government of Manipur and the United Naga Council held in Senapati, Manipur. Assam Police seizes rare international animals and reptiles. Border Security Force organizes All India Kho-Kho competition in Agartala, Tripura. Tripura will increase trade with Bangladesh, says BJP observer Sunil Deodhar. A round of tripartite talk involving the Centre, Manipur State Government and United Naga Council was held at Senapati, Manipur on the 23rd of March to find out a solution to the United Naga Council's demand for rollback of the newly created 7 districts by the previous regime. Soon after the meeting, Joint Secretary Northeast Ministry of Home Affairs Satyendra Garg informed the media that the state government representatives had assured the UNC delegation that a final decision on this issue would be taken at the 10th April cabinet meeting and the next round of tripartite talks would be held on the 27th of April. Meanwhile, Additional Chief Secretary of Manipur Government J. Suresh Babu pointed out that the state government would assess the concerns of other stakeholders and take a final stand on this issue in the next cabinet.
There are issues, core issues related to the district creation, which UNC is insisting to address. State government has formed a boundary commission, but because of the stalemate in approach, that also has not been progressing. Now, we will take this matter to the state government because we need to find an approach to really find a solution. So the issues will be placed before the state cabinet, maybe in another 2-3 weeks' time. Let us examine how to go about. Then it will be communicated to the UNC and also to the central government. We are engaged in dialogue. Because of that, the agitation has been called off, which is a very, very important thing for the entire state.
The leader of the 15-member UNC delegation informed that the group will decide upon its next course of action after the Manipur government makes its concrete decision on the rollback demand. Assam Police paid the dubious distinction of seizing perhaps India's biggest haul of smuggled rare international animals and reptiles on the 24th of March. There were rare snakes, some yellow, some brown and designed, which we normally see only in photographs. These are from Africa and Burma. There were Aldebra turtles from Seychelles, exotic sugar gliders from South America, deadly scorpions, and many more animals and reptiles neatly packed in small boxes, cages, and cardboard boxes which were being attempted to be smuggled from Mizoram to Delhi via Guwahati. The Assam police has seized the same, arrested a person who was taking the consignment, and kept the 3 cartons in the zoo hospital of Guwahati. Investigations are on.
9 species एक्जोटिक स्पीसीज इधर मिला जो इंडिया में नहीं मिलता है। ज़्यादातर अफ्रीका, साउथ अमेरिका और ईस्ट एशिया का स्पीसीज है। वो टोटल 9 स्पीसीज है। तो जैसे एक अफ्रीका का सबसे बड़ा विषधर सांप गिबन वाइपर मिला है। जैसे साउथ अफ्रीका का मार्मोसेट है, साउथ अमेरिका में मिलता है मार्मोसेट, 3 ऐसे मिला। तो बार्मीज पाइथन भी मिला, एल्बिनो पाइथन 2 मिला, तो एल्बिरा टार्टल भी मिला।
BSF Tripura Frontier organized a Kho-Kho competition as part of its motto to promote sports within the paramilitary forces to strengthen bonds and integrate Jawans from different parts of the country. All the 13 frontiers from across the country participated in the game. Tripura Sports Minister Manoj Kanti Deb took salute from the sportspersons of 13 frontiers who conducted a march past before the VIP podium and later took oath to play a fair game, upholding the spirit of competition. Earlier, the newly appointed Inspector General of BSF Tripura Frontier, Hemant Kumar Lohia, released blue-color jerseys for the players of Tripura Frontier and trophies of the event.
Sports is given a big priority in BSF, and through sports we want to actually integrate. People from all over the country should come to every part of the country, see, and then kind of become brand ambassadors. So Tripura has got a huge opportunity in this with the new government in seat.
Sunil Deodhar, BJP observer of Tripura and the chief architect behind the victory of BJP-IPFT alliance in the state, received a warm welcome during his recent trip to the national capital. Workers and party sympathizers played drums, burst crackers, garlanded him, and distributed sweets. Later, talking to Youth Folio, Mr. Deodhar said that the central leadership is sure that the new Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb will steer the state to heights of development.
Young, dynamic, energetic, and a person who is totally dedicated for cause, totally dedicated for 37 lakh Tripura people. As Honorable Prime Minister said in his speech after oath taking, that this government is for them, those who have voted for BJP, and this government is also for them, those who have not voted for BJP. So it is a government of people, and he will be the best leader, proved to be best leader of the state as a chief minister.
On the issue of relationship with neighbouring Bangladesh, Mr. Deodhar asserted that it would be strengthened further by introducing train service, waterways and increasing the number of border hearts and through frequent cultural exchanges between the two nations.
We share 80% border of Tripura with Bangladesh. Many things like border heart and other things. Then trade through Fini Bridge towards Sabroom, from Sabroom to Chittagong, and many other things are possibly at a very faster speed they will get developed, like from Akhora to Kolkata, train service, highways, waterways, highways. So there are all chances of very good relationship of Bangladesh and India with reference to Tripura.
Asked how the new government will resolve issues like separate land for tribals of the state, etc., and continue alliance with the coalition partner Indigenous Peoples Front of Tripura or IPFT, Mr. Deodhar assured that this coalition would complete its full term and redress grievances of the tribal people of the state.
We will complete 5 years of our alliance, and in these 5 years we togetherly will try to remove all those injustice happened in past with the indigenous people, and prosperity, development, self-respect will be returned to indigenous people of the state by IPFT BJP alliance at the power.
In our next segment, we will bring you our coverage of a skill development training program under the Prime Minister's Kaushal Vikas Yojana, under which even a 2 months training can assure jobs.
Over 72 youth from the Northeast are presently getting free of cost training to become hotel stewards and counter sales executive under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana in the School of Skills Development in Hospitality located in Gurgaon, Haryana. The course is 2 months long and the minimum qualification for the course is just 10th pass. The youth of the Northeast who are getting trained here come from various states of the Northeast and are getting free food and boarding in the institute premises as per the PMKVY scheme. The institute is run by Sangeeta Ranjit, who has over 28 years of service in top hotel chains of the country, including the Oberoi's and the International Institute of Hotel Management, etc.
School of Skills Development in Hospitality is an institution that provides employment-linked training program, and we are skilling for the Indian hospitality. That is our vision. And under this, there are various schemes. So one of the schemes that we are primarily into is the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. It's called PMKVY 2.0 version. And currently, we have already finished one season of it, which started last year in April. We have completed around 300 students. And this is our next season that we have got into, the next target that we got. And we have completed around 72 students. And we have another 200 students plus with that we will be finishing by the another 2 months.
Talking about the students from the Northeast, Institute Director Sangeeta is all praise. The institute assures 100% placement to students who take the 2-month training.
We are training primarily in 2 job roles. One is the food and beverage service steward, level 4, and the second one is counter sales executive. So because we have a lot of placements, we've got good placement record with and tie-ups with hotels, restaurants, fine dining, and there's a huge demand in the market for these job roles. And especially our students who are from the Northeast, since they have the communication skill, the aptitude, the attitude of service, and so that they become a very good potential employees for these students, for the hotel industry.
The 2-month course conducted by the institute includes theory classes wherein the students are taught all the fine aspects of the hotel industry and the job that they are required to do.
Welcoming guests, guiding and seating the guests, check comfort and seating arrangement, serving water.
They are prepared for jobs both in the hotel chains and fast food restaurants. Additionally, the institute also includes a restaurant wherein students are required to serve and thus get first-hand training on how hotel clients are supposed to be served. The students of this institute are happy with the training. Many have got jobs in top hotels like the Taj, Oberoi's, etc. Students can expect salaries between Rs 12,000 to Rs 22,000 right after finishing the 2-month course.
Here I learned about so many things, food and beverage, what I've never thought in my life to learn. I'm so excited to learn here about all the glasswares, what I've never seen in my life. And moreover, serving, especially the service, what I've never learned in my life. My dream was I have a passion to serve others, but I never thought of coming up here. Why? Because in my hometown I was in a private school, teaching in a primary school. But as soon as I get this news, I just run up here to take up this course.
Right now I'm pursuing food and beverage service from School of Skills Development in Hospitality under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. And I am so excited to be here, to be a part of SSDH. I have learned so many things about how to set up the table, like there are 2 types of table set up, a la carte and a table d'hôte. We have learned about the glass wells. We have learned about the cutleries and crockeries, names of the wines, names of the beers, and all, and the process of wine making, the process of beer making, and types of cuisines and all.
We will go in for a short break here. Stay tuned to this channel. We have football coming up on the other side, so don't go anywhere.
First Word, a complete monthly magazine of the Northeast, packaging news and current affairs, sports, culture, festivals, achievers, life in metro, and lots more. Buy the magazine today from stalls across the Northeast and New Delhi, or subscribe for 12 issues by paying Rs 320 online. For details, contact 98101 29327.
Welcome back. top-level global footballing institution, the Premier League, collaborated with British Council to conduct Northeast's first Premier Skills football training in Guwahati. Conducted by the coaches from UK, the training was absolutely world-class. We have a report.
Premier League, which is one of England's top-level footballing institutions, collaborated with the British Council, Sports Authority of India and All India Football Federation to hold a week-long Premier Skills Phase 1 coach education course in Guwahati, wherein 60 coaches from the state took training under top foreign footballing coaches. These local coaches, including both male and female, demonstrated their skill with nearly 100 footballing students at the Lakshmi Bai National Institute of Physical Education, Northeast Centre at Tepesia, Sonapur. Premier Skills is a program which has been conducted in over 29 countries across the world and in Delhi and Bengaluru in India, but it is for the first time that the Northeast experienced this top-rated coaching camp. In Guwahati, the camp was led by Premier League coach Jeremy Weeks, supported by many UK club coaches in alliance with British Council.
This is the first time the Premier Skills program has come to the Northeast here in Guwahati, and we are absolutely delighted to present this in 2018, which is a very special year for the British Council in India. So here we train 60 coaches and many of them are women.
I've been coming to India for over 5 years now, worked with many coaches across several states from down in Kerala to Mumbai to Delhi. What has really impressed me in this area is that they feel very passionate about having that positive impact on children. Yes. They understand that there are two roles for a football coach. One may be around teams and tactics, but most importantly, it's around engaging young people so they can participate in football. What I've noticed here is that there are many children that want to play football in this region.
The Paumi Nagas celebrated an event called Perfect Love in the national capital with music, food and bonhomie. We bring you some glimpses here.
A musical evening spreading perfect love was organized by the Pumai Baptist Church of Delhi on Saturday, the 10th of March. The event drew in a huge lineup of very talented singers and bands to the United Christian Senior Secondary School premises, besides a huge gathering of young boys and girls from the Northeast, mainly from the Pumai community of Manipur, who are presently studying or working in Delhi. The first band to make the crowd sway to music was Footwings, who started off with their song Rain Down, which asks God to shower love to humanity. Hailing from Manipur, Assam, Nagaland and Tripura, the band members left a message to be strong even in difficult times.
We are basically here to perform few songs and with the message that life is beautiful and that you should never give up in life even when you go through difficult and hard times.
Other singers who enthralled the crowds one by one included both solo and duet singers like Paiva and Kini, who sang both solo and together. Other performances included a choir group of lovely women, and lastly, an amazingly talented band who belted out the title of Perfect Love, a love of God towards mankind.
Nothing can stand against what a powerful name it is, the name of Jesus.
The event included fun and games and sumptuous traditional food, which all enjoyed.
It is specially organized to celebrate music, to give platforms to talented peoples, and also to have a fellowship with other singers and all the co-believers, and also those people from other communities with lots of foods, delicious foods, and then games, and of course music.
We have delicious food and good food items available, so I'm really enjoying this evening, enjoying the food and the music as well.
Well friends, we have reached our wrap-up time. Check out the names of our week's contest winners.
For our contest section, we had asked, name the Chief Minister whose Janta Darbar we covered in the episode. The answer is Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb. The winners are Aruna Chakma from Agartala, Tripura, Utpal Lahokar from Nagaon, Assam, and Hawang Konyak from Mon, Nagaland.
Congratulations winners! We will recharge your mobile phones within this weekend. For viewers who wish to earn mobile recharges of ₹1,000 each from us, need to answer a simple question. Name which Naga community celebrated the musical event we showed in our episode today. Send in your answers to youth_folio@yahoo.com or SMS to 98101 29327. Do watch out our episode next week at 7:30 p.m. on DD Northeast and also on YouTube. Until next week, goodbye and take care.